Hey guys, today we are going to make jam cake, and this is Tami's mom's recipe that she made for many years. I think she made it at least every other year, pretty much as long as I've been around in the family. So this is her recipe we're going to make today. So you need a full cup of butter, and I've got it just melted in a bowl. I didn't melt it completely, but it's melted pretty good. We're going to need 2 cups of sugar, which I haven't measured out yet. We need 2/3 of a teaspoon of salt, just regular salt. We need chopped walnuts. It's going to be 1 cup of chopped walnuts. These are 1/2 cup of bags, so we're just going to use both of them. We're going to use 3 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon each of cinnamon, nutmeg, and ground cloves. So you can see we've got all 3 there. And then we're going to need 4 eggs, a cup of thick jam, and we asked around and we looked up and we're pretty sure they usually use grape jelly. It's pretty thick, the grape jam is. So you use a cup of that, and you need a cup of buttermilk, just regular old buttermilk. So, and you're gonna have your oven on 325. You generally use a bundt cake pan, like one with the center removed. It's got a hole in it. I have to insert this yet. I haven't inserted it yet, but this is our bundt cake pan, and it's going to bake at 325 for about over an hour. So you need to check it around about an hour and with a toothpick. So I'm going to start getting this stuff ready, measure out the last few ingredients I have, and then get it going. Okay, got all my stuff measured out that I'm going to measure out. So basically just put all your wet ingredients together. So you've got your butter, which again is mostly melted in the microwave. I microwaved it just to get it really good and soft, and melted some of it. That's fine. And then you got your eggs. And you got your buttermilk. Lovely buttermilk. I don't like buttermilk, by the way. Not to drink. And then I'm assuming the jam would be considered a wet ingredient. Okay, and then I've got a whisk. I'm just gonna kind of break up this stuff and kind of whisk it together. It looks like it's about as mixed up as it's gonna get. Okay. So now I'm gonna get, now you just put your dry ingredients in there. So I'm just gonna put the small dry ingredients in there first. So I got salt and soda and the seasoning, the spices, 2 cups of sugar, a lot of sugar. And then I'll get the flour in just a second. Let me see if I can start mixing some of this stuff up, because I have the feeling that flour is going to really start drying it out and making it more into a thick batter. So at first it just smelled like buttermilk. Now it's starting to smell like the seasonings and stuff. Okay, so I need 3 cups of flour. And I should have left my measuring cup out. Let me get one out. Okay, I'm gonna do this by 1/2 cup increments. So there's 1 cup, and I'm gonna stir. You could do this in a mixer as well. I just wanted to show you really didn't need a mixer. There's 2. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of it. Okay, that's all the flour I need. And last but not least, add your walnuts. You could use pecans if you didn't like the taste of walnuts, although Yeah, we really enjoy walnuts. So, plus nothing says Christmas time like walnuts. You know, walnuts. That's like the only time we use walnuts and stuff is around Christmas time, it seems. So I'm just gonna mix them in pretty good. Don't want to overwork it too much, but I do want to get it all mixed together. Okay. And now we've got our bundt pan greased. I just sprayed cooking spray in there. And you could use loaf pans if you wanted to. You may be able to use a round cake pan. We've just never, that's just not the traditional way that we've seen it done. Just trying to make it as even as I can. Tammy's mom used to make the little small loaf pans of this jam cake and give it away as Christmas gifts every year. So it was, it really makes a really good, you know, if you want to give a sweet cake to someone, you could do that. Let's go around and make sure it's fairly even. I think it is. It's a thick dough. I mean, it's a thick batter, but it's not so thick that it won't spread on its own. So that looks pretty good. Okay, so this is gonna bake in the oven, like I said, for probably want to check it around 50 minutes just to see if it's ready. Toothpick inserted, should come out clean. The recipe says over an hour. That doesn't tell you a whole lot, does it? But I think you'll be okay if you check it around 50 minutes just to make sure it's not getting burned or too dry. So I'm gonna get this in the oven and I'll be back when it comes out. Okay, just took it out of the oven, and this is what it looks like coming out. The toothpick came out clean. Tammy's gonna turn the oven off. I put paper towels underneath of this because since we have a springform pan, they tend to leak out of the gap in the bottom. I don't know. I know you can put paper in the bottom to help keep it from happening, but we didn't want to ruin the texture of the bottom either, the bumpies. So anyway, we're gonna let this cool pretty completely in the pan because we're not going to do anything with it once we take it out. We're not going to put any frosting around it or anything. So when I take it out of the pan, I'll be back to show you what the final product looks like. And I forgot to mention, this is after 1 hour and 5, because what we did was we put it in for a timer for 50. We checked it was still really runny, so we went for another 15, and it's perfect, and it's good, and it comes back and everything. So anyway, we'll be back when we take it out. Alright, here it is out of the pan. I actually ended up not using we just turned it out like it was at the top because we liked how it looked on the top. On the bottom, technically, better than this. I'll see if I can show you what the other side looks like. That's what it looks like. It looks okay. I like this look better, so we just left it like this. That just happens to be the only bundt pan I have with the hole in the middle. So anyway, and you could also, there are recipes out there that have like a caramely glaze that you can put over top of it, like a sauce, and you could sprinkle like walnuts on top of it and really decorate it up. We just wanted to make a basic jam cake, so this is what it looks like. I'm gonna cut a slice out of it. That's what it looks like. It has a consistency of more of like a pumpkin bread almost. Not quite that dense, but it's pretty tight cake. Some little pieces fell in there. Those are mine. Okay, so I'm gonna get over to the table, set the camera up, and I'll be back.
Okay, I'm here for the jam cake.
You can see if this tastes like your mom's. It's
That's
good.
delicious.
Very good. Do I have to swallow it
My
out?
mom, the way we would eat this, like Kevin told you, there is a recipe for a caramel glaze, and then you can take any walnuts, extra walnuts that you have, and drizzle them over the top if you want. My mom always made this, and she had it sliced and ready for us to get a slice on like Christmas morning. So we would come over here for Christmas morning, and she would have coffee made, and she would have the jam cake. Or like he told you, she also in later years, she started giving it as gifts. She bought those little loaf pans.
Yeah, they make them. You can even throw it by the disposable aluminum pan if you want to.
And she would give them as gifts. This is delicious. I have not had jam cake since she passed away.
Tastes like it. I like the crispiness of the outside. It's got a good crisp to it. The texture of the cake, it's good and moist and stuff. The flavor of the walnuts is excellent. So I'm sure this brings back memories for Tami.
It does.
And happy memories.
Yes, happy memories. You don't want to see me cry on a recipe video. I'm sorry, but I haven't had jam cake since she was gone. The last time I had it, she made it. And so, yeah, this is her recipe, and it brings back a lot of memories.
Yeah, because it does taste just like what she
It does, and it's perfect. So, if you all tried, make it, then please let me know in the comments. Or, you know, you can let me know if you make yours and put maybe different jam than grape or something like that, then let me know too.
Because I can definitely taste that grape through there.
Yes, it's
not
delicious.
a lot, but you can taste that grape flavor. So I bet you if you use some other flavor, it would add just a little bit different flavor to this jam cake.
Absolutely. And some people, I noticed I had an older recipe, and in that older recipe, they were actually using pecans. Yeah. And I think my mom's the one that started using the walnuts, but I love them.
And it used shortening and lard instead of butter.
Yes. Yeah. Those older recipes used a lot of lard.
They do. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. It's really quick and easy. When you eat this, think of sharing. So thanks for watching.